Hello everyone. Today my presentation is over the topic of why play is a way in early childhood education. There are 5 main parts. What is play in early childhood education? The role of play. Why play is so important? How could play promote children's holistic development and the essential components in creating a successful play learning environment? So, what is play-based learning? Also, play-based learning may be somewhat tricky to have a single definition. Here are some highlights from various critical theorists and play scholars. Play-based learning is a child-led and open-ended learning pedagogical approach. It is unstructured and allows children to be in control of their learning by participating in making their choice through play. According to Early Year Learning Framework, the national approved blueprint for planning, teaching, and assessing early childhood education in Australia, play is defined as both a context for learning and a pedagogical practice. For Bruner, play is defined as acquiring information about and experience with the environment. Indeed, despite those definitions and understanding of play in early childhood education contexts continue to evolve, there are certain agreed upon similarities among these highlights that play is children's natural way of learning and acquiring information that is not restricted to real-life situation. As an early childhood teacher, I see play as a fundamental vehicle for children's development. The Early Year Learning Framework outlines that children's learning is dynamic, complex, and holistic. This means that linguistic, physical, social, emotional, personal, and all other aspects of learning are all interrelated. Play-based learning capitalizes on children's natural curiosity that allows children to actively explore and experiment, building their understanding of the world and develop essential skills and knowledge. This also aligns with the Australian curriculum that play could promote children's core life skills. Furthermore, influenced by the definition play provided here, my play philosophy emphasizes the need to view children as a competent social learner who are capable of taking initiative, making choice, and being the agents of their play. Meanwhile, the importance of the role of play in early childhood education is firmly grounded in various theories. When it comes to traditional learning, in Pestalozzi's view, sensory experience was the foundation. He believed that children should engage their sense actively in the learning process, explore the world through touch, sight, sound, and other sensory modalities. Play was seen as a means for children to explore their environment surrounding, whether it was building with blocks, molding clays, or engage in pretended play. Pestalozzi believed that these activities allow children to make intuitive connections and discoveries. Some parents may worry that allowing children explore and discovery may leave them unprepared academically. A common myth about play is that it is not academically rigorous, allowing children to do whatever they want. In contrast, it creates a founder base of knowledge that is more retainable. When children are engaged in purposeful play, unlike basic skills instructions, play-based learning is not limited to skills like math or language alone. Instead, skills are infused and learned in a context through interactions. For example, when children are engaged in a block play, they can promote development across domains aligned with national quality standards. When children use blocks to build or construct things, they can talk to themselves during each step to help guide what he or she does. When children speak in sentences and use many different words, they promote their language skills. When children enjoy playing with other children or may have a particular friend to share, cooperate, they can promote their social abilities. And when children independently build, constructing, they can develop fine motor skills during manipulating, reaching, and grasping blocks with hands. Also, block play can be challenged, and children may encounter some difficulties in their constructions. This provides opportunities for children to learn how to manage frustration and disappointment. They can develop strategies for problem solving and persistence when faced with difficulties. Recognize basic emotions contributing to emotional resilience. Another example could be the sensory corner. In the picture, children are playing science, which is a meaningful, natural, and open-ended materials. They learn about texture, weight, and other sensory attributes of science. Children can also experiment cause and effect, such as discovering what water can change the consistency of sand, contributing to the cognitive development. During their expressing their thoughts and discoveries, they are exposed to a rich vocabulary. Manipulating materials such as pouring water and scooping sand require the use of fine motor skills, promoting physical development. Moreover, sensory play provides calming and soothing effect, which is beneficial for emotional well-being. Overall, his idea laid the groundwork for modern education approach that recognize the value of play in early childhood education and the role it plays in fostering meaningful and effective learning experience. Contemporarily, from Vygotsky's social cultural theoretical perspective, it is believed that children develop and learn in multiple ways that are socially and culturally approved and constructed. Vygotsky's central tenet was that learning led the development process, with children acquiring the knowledge practice of their host communities as they interact with others. Furthermore, social interaction with educators, families, and other children is necessary for children to acquire new knowledge and a way of thinking and behaving. These ways of being reflect a children's culture or community. Active engagement and participation is one benefit of play-based learning because while children interact with their peers and adults, they can participate actively, communicate, negotiate, and collaborate, all of which are central components of social cultural learning. Vygotsky was a strong advocate of imaginative play. He considered play as a leading activity and the main source of preschool cognitive development, social and emotional development as well. Imaginative play is important for young children as it can only build character but also help adults understand the children's perspective and how they view and take in world around them. Here is an example of home corner, also known as dramatic or pretend play, involve children taking roles and responsibilities associated with household activities such as cooking. Home corner play often presents children with scenarios that require problem solving. In this case, they are figuring out how to cook a meal, stimulating critical thinking and decision making. Pretend play involves interactions and conversation with peers and adults. Children practice communication, negotiation, enhancing their language and social skills. When multiple children play together, conflicts may arise over roles or resources. This situation offers opportunities for children to practice conflict resolution and cooperation. Assuming different roles and taking on responsibility in a home corner setting allow children to explore and experiment with various identities and scenarios, contributing to their sense of self and identity development. This is also aligned with early year learning framework learning outcome. Overall, home corner play is a valuable activity that supports children's holistic development. It stimulates cognitive, social, emotional, and physical growth while providing opportunities for creative expression, cultural exploration, and the development of life skills and values. Overall, despite their disparities, there is a shared consequence that play has a positive effect on children's overall development. So following are some essential components in creating a successful play learning environment. First and foremost, the activities must be self-directed and educator-supported, aligned with children's interests and development needs. The physical environment must be pleasing, safe, and contains natural materials and open-ended resources. Meanwhile, regularly observe and document children's play experience to gain insights into their interests, strengths, and areas for growth. This means that educators' engagement is crucial in children's play, extending their thinkings and fostering deeper exploration. Engage in active and intentional teaching within the context of play. Last but not least, the play activities should contain social interaction, collaborative, promote peers interaction, and promote children's learning through meaningful social engagement is very essential in creating a successful play environment. Therefore, a quick summary for play-based learning approach is intentionality. Play-based learning might be intentionally crafted by teacher to be effective. Additionally, self-reflection is essential. Teacher must be actively engaged in guiding play with a purpose. In conclusion, play provides a meaningful and natural approach for young children to learn curriculum and engage learning experience. Parents and educators should recognize that play is not just a pastime, but a central and purposeful aspect of early childhood education. Meanwhile, educators' engagement is essential. They should tailor education to the individual needs and interests of each child by observations. Therefore, parents should be aware that the best way for young children learning is through playing. Thank you.